From the United States of America, we have Rocco Lamacchia. And from Spain, we have Clara Baquero. Well, coming into this game, of course, we got to look at some of the excited players. For the Chinese, they have Xiaoling Cho, not to mention Zhou Mintai as well. And Shui Mei Zhang, number 6, will be some of the key players to look out for. Sui Ling Lin as well will be a key factor for the Chinese national team. While for the Australians, Jess Cronje, number 5 for Australia, along with Annabelle Dennis and Georgia Monroe-Cook. Well, they are coached by Craig Campbell, assisted by Tina McKenzie. The People's Republic of China, their head coach is CHN, and Yan Han is their assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. We're under 2 minutes away here from tip-off.
We have some social cultural events happening in exhibit hall number 2. Exhibition hall number 2. If you guys are interested in that.
Well, there are the lineups there for the People's Republic of China. As you mentioned, the 4.0 player, Shui Mei Zhang, along with Guidi Liu, and not to mention, Xiaoling Chu will be their key player. She is a 4.5 player. It's an opening game here of the IWBF. The head coach, Chi-Chun, as we mentioned.
Just about to get started for game number 1.
Well, for the Australians, for them it's about a collective nature of trying to get back to the winning ways of how they were in the mid-90s to the early 2000s. As you mentioned, 3 consecutive bronze medals. Can they get back to the medal round? But more importantly, can they progress further and make their own history? Coach Craig Campbell coming into this tournament with a lot of hopes and a lot of aspirations for his team to really progress further. And again, we must give a huge shout out to the United Arab Emirates for hosting the 15th edition of the IWBF World Championship. Let's go and listen to what the coaches have to say.
Okay, so press breaker, make sure we're organized. We're going to space, we're not going to floor spots, we're going to space. One this side, let's sweep through. GI, you're inbounding on this. Make sure if the ball goes here, let's come.
First 5 for Team Australia. Captain of the
Well, ladies and
team,
gentlemen, we thank you for joining us. We're now ready for action. The opening game for these two teams here. This is going to be a heavily contested matchup between two teams. Very, very high aspirations. Expectations will be definitely the top card for both the People's Republic of China and for Australia. The question will be now is which team will come out with the opening victory here in game day 1. Australians going with a very, very strong starting lineup. One of their key players, Georgia Monroe-Cook, will be, as we mentioned, one of their key factors in this starting lineup. Well, for China, as we mentioned as well, Shui Mei Zhang, the 4.0 player. She'll also go for the tip-off now.
Tip-off is won by Team China.
China will have the very first possession of the game. They're trying to get things going early on. Trying to move the ball effectively. Passing this one down low. Has a shot now, avoids the block, puts it up. Heavily contested with an offensive rebound here for China. This will be something that Australia will be trying to give a lot away of course, in the early 2 points. Drops down for the People's Republic of China. And that is number 7, Tong Lei Jiang. Beautiful shot from 50 foot. I mean, that is nothing but net.
Team Australia answers back.
And the Australians waste no time to get a response there, getting their first opening field goal. Trying to put on a bit of full court pressure, trying to slow down the Chinese transition. China confidently now trying to push the pressure, breaking it down with no problems. Liu giving this one up. Nowhere to move now, nowhere to run around. Trying to cross-court pass to Liu. Has a bit of time and space, puts up the shot, hits the back iron. She's narrowly avoided the 24-second violation. Now, can Australia have a counterattack? Time and space now, wide open look. Goes up, tries to use the backboard. Now Australia taking an early 2-point lead here against China. That was a beautiful play. Hannah Dodd just finishing the bucket in transition. Already China's head coach, CHN, unhappy with what he's seeing so far. He calls a timeout as he will have a word with his players.
Contact on it. They're pushing through the middle. Wherever the highs are, it's ball or high is a threat trying to get through the line.
Yeah.
Okay, so just here on that last one, make sure I just hit it, get a chair on, then head on a swivel. Okay, so we get contact, and then we look with our neck turning, ready to go. Okay? Defense is good, offense, we're pushing numbers out of this.
都可以的，而不是站在这里就开始直接打，都摸着你的右手了，明白没有？明白没有？你跟他打一边的，你不要反反复复告诉你啊。
Thailand versus Egypt.
Well, if you heard the team chant there from the Chinese players, Jiao, which means come on China. Again, one thing he'll be wanting to see from his players is a bit of improvement, a bit more tenacity and aggressiveness in the defense. Australia having too much leeway, of course, in their transition play. Something China's going to have to really adjust to here. Tong Lei Jiang now bringing the ball up. Trying to find an opening here on the wing. Lin has a bit of time and space. Thinks about it now. Doesn't go for the shot. Good defense by Australia. Tries to go for the backboard. No problem. Easily executed by Gui De Liu. Again, uncontested, using the backboard very effectively. Tying the game up at 4 apiece. Australia breaking down the pressure. Trying to go for a bit of an opening. Down the middle now, 2 players around her. Very good defense, much better improvement for the Chinese. Now, can they have a counterattack? Australia making every effort to get back on defense. But turning it over in the end. Good transition play there by the Australians. Now, can they have a counterattack as Dodd here down the middle? Australia trying to get a balance here. Dodd goes for another one, puts it up, and again, no problem. As Dodd sinks that one, giving Australia a 2-point lead. Again, too much time and space there, uncontested yet again, making China pay the price with transition defense looking very vulnerable. Tries a lob pass down low.
Pass down low.
Mills had a good start so far, giving this one up. Lin thinks about it, takes a bump, tries to go to the baseline. She'll fire the shot, the shot is up, and the shot is good. Well, Lin sinks that one, tying it up at 6 apiece, and it's back-to-back action between Australia and China.
Australia trying to answer back.
Australia patiently trying to build their offense up.
Amber.
Tries a shot from downtown, that's no good.
Out of bounds.
Well, that shot was taken by Amber Merritt. Well, Merritt originally rated as a 4.5 player. At the moment, the Chinese defense just making it a little bit difficult here for the Australians to get a wide open look and just to get a high percentage field goal attempt. Well, China having a bit of success here down the left. Lin made a last shot. This time she's closed out. No room to take the shot from the side. She kicks this one. China getting an open look here in the paint. The shot is up, and again, China retake the lead. An 8-6 lead here for the Chinese. Again, things getting very physical inside the paint. Australia missing another wide open look. China with a 2-point lead. Can they stretch this to a double digit? Or a 2-possession game, excuse me. Every time they're getting a stop on defense, they're looking more confident in transition. Good ball movement. Lin's made one from that angle, takes another one, back iron. And now Australia with a chance to tie the game up.
This is Georgia. Team Australia.
Well, Monroe Cook here, still with the ball in her hands. Score pass into the corner.
With some space.
Can tie the game up a little bit short on that one. The rebound has been secured by China. Now China with numbers here. Can they capitalize? Not a team that's had many fast break points so far here in the first quarter. 5 minutes ago. He's been their go-to player so far. Lin, time and space, thought about it, doesn't take it. Huang also had a shot. She doesn't fire it up. Go from the corner. Again, it is raining here. And as they would say in Chinese, CHN, thank you very much. That's a tough, tough play there. But again, you got to credit the way the Chinese move the ball effectively. Now the Australians again trying to go with a very quick counterattack. Trying to break down the Chinese full court pressure. McDermott give and go play. Australia moving the ball better here. McDermott tries another one. It's up again, rattles out. China with a chance to make this potentially a 6 or 7 point ball game. They have not attempted any 3-pointers yet, and that could change on this play. And moving around effectively, more confidently with the ball. Tries to go in the paint. Tries a love pass again. She made the last one, puts it up, and she is simply on fire. 6-point lead here to China. Well, somebody called the fire department because Zhang, she is on fuego, as they would say.
Back-to-back baskets. Team Australia.
Biggest lead of the game here for China. 6-point deficit. Australia need to get back in this one. Trying to give and go play, almost turns it over. 6 on the shot clock. McDermott's got to force this one up. Puts it up, no good.
3 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
Xiaolian Huang with the rebound. She'll try to push this one, finding Liu. Again, China just trying to disrupt the defense. Lin's made one from that angle, takes another one, and again, you better call the electrician because China are simply shooting the lights out here at the World Trade Center at the IWBF World Championship. Well, we have a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over, but Lin, well, that is what I like to call beautiful. And if it's not broke, you better not fix it. Well, let's go and listen to what these two coaches have to say in this timeout to their players.
Offensively, if we got Cookie picked out, let's send one back. You're on. Go back, get her in. Play 3-on-3. Let's bring that back in. Look for the trail coming through. Okay? We know it's going to be buzzed. Let's take a breath. We control the tempo. We control the intensity. Okay? It's not panic if we stay in control. It's easy to get rid of panic if we talk. Okay? Communicate verbal and visual targets. Let's get it done. So we're back and pack. In fact, we're going back and pack on everything. We're stopping their scoring. Cut that off. Then when we're up a little bit.
Well, very calm, cool, collective timeout there, called by Craig Campbell, saying, look, calm things down. We want to control the tempo of this game. China not necessarily trying to play with any high tempo. They're very much slowing the game down into half court, moving the ball and trying to get those wide open looks.
Back to the ball game.
Currently with an 8-point lead.
Three minutes left remaining in the first quarter.
Well, McDermott here has had a few good looks, but this time Australia moving the ball better, getting a wide open look. Well, that was beautifully tucked away there by Hannah Dodd. Well, Dodd hits a second field goal of the game, and again, you got to credit the way Australia played a little bit better team play. Cross-court pass here, Lin again in the corner. Time and space, another wide open look here for China. Gets closed out, but again, you've got to close them out. Way too much time and space. As Tonglei Zhang nailed it from the free throw line. Moving back to an 8-point ball game. Australia trying to break the press. Mincy moving this one, getting a ball reversal.
Shot from the corner.
Shot in the corner is no good. China with a chance to stretch this to a double-digit lead. Can they get something here in transition? Australia getting back, making a good effort. McDermott anticipates to play very, very well there. Causing a turnover now. Can Australia get a counter-attack? 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. McDermott tries again. Again, a good looks, getting close, but everything just rattling out for McDermott. Well, Lin going to the left side. This is where she's been very effective, so China getting wide open looks, but again, a ball reversal. Wang top of the key, tries to dump down. Can they make it a 10-point lead? Shot is up, no good, but an offensive rebound. China getting a second chance opportunity. Lin baseline, time, space, wide open, takes it, nails it. Well, Lin has been absolutely cooking Australia from the left wing. And now Australia find themselves down here by double digits. Potentially a 2-for-1 here, but again, they have to go quick. Try another shot, hits the front iron, can't get it. China with a chance to stretch this one, 10-point lead. 2 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock, but can they extend this to 12, maybe 13? Remember, they haven't taken many three-pointers. She's made a few so far. Corner shot, doesn't get the rattle in. McDermott with the rebound. Australia with 10 seconds, they gotta push this one. 5 on the clock, gotta get a shot here. Tries to go for the spectacular three, it's up, no good. Australia secure the rebound, China secure the rebound with a 10-point lead here at the end of the first quarter. Here in their opening game of the IWBF World Championship, the 15th edition of the women's tournament. China coming 4th place in 2018. Australia winning 3 consecutive bronze medals from 1994 to 2002.
Great ball move, that extra pass for getting the looks of that. Have confidence, make sure you get that elbow right up above your eyes to give it a chance to get in. Okay? A lot of our shots are coming from out here though, so let's look to work together, let's look to get in. Okay? Let's go some old school basketball, let's get wheels in the paint, and then get it up and get it in. Okay?
Can we chuck it to your side first to try and work that
Let's
right
turn
off?
their chairs, then attack their casters.
Yeah.
怎么样？多打少，你把自己人卡死了。不要在中间轻易停车，除非你队友叫你，就他在叫你的时候，你可以停车。来，把赵子马给我一下。 韩老师不要跑，不要着急，稳一点，稳一点。你看，你从这边过来了是吧？不要停，直接过来这里，明白没有？看一眼不行，你的队友在。
This is the first time the IWBF Wheelchair Championships is held in the Arab nation, the United Arab Emirates, home of course of the Burj Khalifa, the Burj Dubai, and the Dubai Frame. Second quarter about to get started.
Welcome back, basketball fans, here to the IWBF World Championship game between China and Australia. Well, currently, Australia trailing by 10 points. Excellent play here from the Chinese, moving the ball very effectively in their half court. And Australia will have the first possession. Well, the Aussies have been getting good looks, but at the moment they're just unable to get into their field goals down. McDermott now top of the key. Foul has been drawn, so she will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots.
Foul on number 6 from Team China, Amber Merritt at the free throw line.
Amber Merritt at the free throw line, excuse me. Number 15, currently rated as a 4.5 player. But defensively, Merritt's been very good so far, but at the moment, offensively, just unable to get into that rhythm. The kind of player, if she does start hitting shots, it could just improve the confidence here of Australia. But at the moment, they're going to have to defensively try and get a stop here against Lin and the Chinese. Lin goes for a cross-court pass. It's that baseline shot yet again. Again, it's just too easy. Well, you can pile the pressure on it, but she's going to keep knocking them down. Shui Mei Zhang, that right corner every time. You can count on it. It's going in.
Zhang Xiaomei currently with 8 points on the floor, leading scorer.
11-point deficit here. China, as we mentioned, the last IWBF World Championship finishing in 4th place. Australia go for another one. Back iron, can't get it.
Team Australia with the offensive rebound. They try again.
Inglis puts up another shot, and again, no good.
Defensive rebound, China.
These are good shots that Australia taking. The problem is right now they need to try and knock him down, because China are playing with a lot of confidence. Every offense getting wide open looks like this one. Again, it is raining here from the Chinese. Oh, Tonglei Zhang down the middle. Nobody stopped her. Oh, Wan Sheng Hao, as they would say in China. Good night. Merritt trying to put her hands in the passing lane, trying to get a deflection, but it goes out of bounds. And that will be Australia ball.
Same way.
Monroe Cook here on the corner. It's down the shot clock for Australia. Well, thinks about it just right over to the left. That's going to go out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Already you can see the reaction there from Craig Campbell. Very positive coaching there from Craig Campbell. Saying, come on, let's keep putting on the full court pressure. Trying to slow down the Chinese attack.
Team China on the offense. Tapped away.
A slight deflection that goes out of bounds, but it will be China ball on the sideline. 7:48 to go here in the 2nd quarter. China currently lead this one, 22-9. Remember, the team that made it into the medal round, just falling one position short of getting the bronze medal. That was back in Hamburg, Germany.
Cross-court pass.
Cross-court finding Lin. Lin with nowhere to move now, trying to go down the middle. Again, Tonglei Zhang at the top, gets the drop, back iron, count it.
Team China with the score.
Well, Tonglei Zhang, she has been on fire so far. Rattles its way in.
Zhang Tolei with 8 points. Here's Team Australia.
Merritt going down the middle here, trying to look for an option. Cross-court here, finds Monroe Cook. She puts up the shot and finally gets something going. And that should do Australia a lot of confidence. Now, can they build on this play? But China, they've been magnificent. They have been excellent. Very much unfazed here by the Australian full-court pressure. Moving the ball effectively. And again, you can see how quickly China like to move the ball up. That's a much better play. Good defense. As Leo gets called for the backcourt violation. Australia making a change as Lara Davoli comes into the game. Monroe Cook leaves this one.
Substitution.
Also back into the game for Australia's Sarah Vinci. Inglis finds Merritt. Can she get something going? And again, it's a good look. Right on target, but again hits a back iron. Can China push? Time and space for 15. Again, nothing seems to be going wrong here for China as they continue to befile the excellence in this game. Nailing this one. Well, that time it was knocked down by Guadi Leo there. Merritt inside the key. Again, a wide open look, can't finish it. China with another rebound. 15-point lead. Continuing to pile the pressure on. Australia getting back on defense. 4 players trying to prevent the fast break. Then cross-court turns it over. Merritt with a good hands. Now the Aussies is on a counter-attack. 3-on-2. Can Merritt get something going? One too many passes maybe. Merritt under the basket. Can she make this one? At this time, try to rattle its way out, but Merritt sinks it.
Good job, Laura.
Now we'll do a lot of confidence.
Assist by number 6, Hannah
Lambert getting the assist on that play in transition. A good fast break by the Australians. And if they could probably get a few more plays like that, they can try to get themselves back in this one. Then baseline puts up another shot. She just hits the back iron. She's been excellent so far. Hasn't missed many of those. And now Merritt, Australia with another counter attack. They have numbers. Merritt down the middle. She'll go up. She's fouled. Doesn't get the and one. She will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Australia looking more confident, looking more dangerous in their counter attacks. Merritt makes the second free throw, cutting it down to a 11-point deficit. They were trailing by as many as 15. Well, the key here for Australia, under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Can they cut this down to single digits to give themselves a bit of confidence, a glimmer of hope going into the second half? You got to credit this Chinese team. They have been fantastic, and they continue to pile on the excellence. What's that lady again? Number 8, Guida Liu. Merritt down the middle. She'll try from 15 feet, takes a jump shot again. Every shot she has taken looks good. It just isn't rattling in. And there you can see the response of Craig Campbell. These are good shot selections by Australia. A foul has been committed under the basket. It's going to be a sideline ball here to China.
Substitution, no basket.
The foul is going to be called against Australia's number 8, Georgia Monroe Cook. Sideline ball to China.
Possession team China.
Well, Midland, she doesn't go baseline, just finds a little opening down the middle. Zhang with a bit of pressure, got it by Merritt. Merritt with just a bit of length against her. End of the shot clock, doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, that will be China ball. I thought that came off of an interesting decision there by the official.
Team China with the pressure defense. Here's Team Australia.
The Australians need to cut this down to 11 points, maybe 3. Merritt thought about taking it now. Cross-court pass. Australia trying to go for the right shot. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Can she get it? Yes, she can. Rattles its way in. That's a nice play there by Georgia. Monroe Cook cooking it. Oh, Chef Georgia. Monroe Cook, no problem.
Score 28-17, 3 minutes, 20 seconds.
Well, Huang trying to go for a give and go play down the middle. Tries to go baseline. Trying to get another good look. It's just how easy is it for China to move the ball, make the extra pass, and get the wide open shot. Unselfish basketball being played by the Chinese national team. Australia, same can be said about them. The only difference is the end product just isn't going in for them. Monroe Cook give and go play here. Merritt on the baseline, goes up and again it rattles out, but an offensive rebound. Second chance with the opportunity falls right in the hands of the Australians. Excellent play there by Australia's number 12, Georgia Inglis. Maybe that's something Craig Campbell's going to say to his players at halftime. Hey, if the shots aren't dropping, we need more second chance points. We need more offensive rebounds. So at the moment, China are just putting on a clinic of moving the ball and making everything drop. Another shot here in the corner. It's up, rattles its way in and out. You got to credit the way this team builds the play up.
Here comes Team Australia. Final 2 minutes of the first half.
Well, Monroe Cook here being closed out heavily. Merritt down the side. Puts him a tough one, can't get it.
Defensive rebound, Team China.
China's defense proving to be very tough to break down. Now can they get something here in the transition play? Inglis trying to put the pressure on Lin. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Huang. Well, Huang just a little bit too out of control, trying to go down the middle.
Substitution.
See the response, but China's head coach CHN there, very disappointed with the call. I think that's the right play for sure.
Final 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Well, 90 seconds left here. 1 minute and 30 seconds in the first half. Australia still trailing by 11 points. They can cut this down to single digits. Monroe Cook. Down the middle, give and go play, puts it up. Beautiful play. And now the Australians trying to get themselves back in this one. Well, nice little dime there by Monroe Cook, finding Hannah Dodd.
Team China with the 9-point lead.
Third field goal so far here in the first half. 9-point deficit, 1:05 to go here. Lin caught in a bit of traffic, trying to get rid of this one. Back to Lil in the corner, the shot is up, no good, and now the Aussies, a potential 2 for 1. Under 50 seconds. Trying to go for a transition play, but look how quickly China trying to get back. Australia still managed to keep hold of the ball. Top of the key now, left wide open, she takes it. Doesn't get it, but nobody going in for an offensive rebound.
Final 30 seconds.
9 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. China here with the ball. And now faces up her options, tries to go baseline. This shot top of the key. Another reversal, another wide open look. Shot is up, back iron. Australia with under 10 seconds. Deja vu, just like the end of the first quarter. Can they push this one? Dodd's gonna take it, puts it up. Merritt comes up, loose ball. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? Wow, Amber Merritt. The old saying is, if you don't buy a ticket, you might not win the raffle. And a prayer just fell into her hands. She used the backboard. The Bank of Australia was open. She cuts it down to a 7-point ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime. We will be back in just under 10 minutes for the second half of this IWBF matchup between China and Australia. Merritt with the good Merritt play. Well, there was a shot by Dodd. Just a little too far to the right. We'll put off the Amber Alert because Miss Merritt, no problem.
Beverages located to the side of the arena for all our fans if you guys want to get some beverages. Also, Exhibition Hall number 2, lots of activities happening over there. Please make sure you guys check that out.
There, towards the end of that. Go and do what you need to do. We'll be back in here, 90 seconds to go. Okay? So take care of details. Make sure when we get out to warm up on court.
你也不好给我，他跑得很快，要不然你给我吧，前面矮的你给我。
你进快点，中间就有机会他传球敢传。你不进，中间要收不收的，他不好传球给中间。
那我一看那个高分区弄的，我就立马进了。
或者我给。
right now with the exhibition hall number 2 with a dialogue session on the identity of the Emirates. Make sure you guys check that out. Exhibition hall number 2 here at the World Trade Center. There's photography, some drawings, some handcrafts as well. Arabic hospitality, paintings, product show all happening at exhibition hall number 2. Game on court number 1 will be Thailand versus Egypt. Back to the ball game, third quarter about to get started. Australia versus China.
Welcome back, Basel fans, here to the second half of this IWBF World Championship matchup here live in Dubai between China, who currently lead this one by 7 points against Australia. Well, China have been unstoppable so far. Well, their two top scorers, combined force of 16 points from Shui Mei Zhang and Tong Lei Zhang for a combined total of 16. Well, Sui Ling Lin as well, the 3.0 ranked player, she also has 8 points. But it's been the Collective ball movement here from the Chinese. It's put them ahead so far. They did lead by as many as 16, in which Australia were able to dissect the deficit in half.
Third quarter on the way.
China in the first possession here.
7-point lead.
Limit 8 points. Bit of time and space. Trying to go for a give and go. Fumbles it. Good defense by the Australians, but China not giving up on it.
And there's a whistle.
3-second violation called against Chinese. Australia defense really being the X factor so far. It's got them back in this game. I don't know if you saw the first half, but again, it was a big play by Miss Amber Merritt. Got the follow-up rebound from Dodd off the missed shot and cutting it down to a 7-point deficit. Well, Dodd left wide open, takes it, pulls the bank. I don't know, but in the end, cutting it down to a 5-point ball game.
Score is now 30-25.
Dodd moves up to the top scorer of the game with 10 points. China, who are fearless, looking in total control of this game in the first half. At the moment, looking very vulnerable. And a wide open look under the basket goes up. And no problem. Australia's defense getting called into question on that moment. The layup was easily tucked away by Xiaolian Huang. Remember, it was China in 2018 who won the quarterfinals. They got them into the knockout round. And Australia now looking more confident. Remember, China, as I mentioned, 4th place finish in the 2018 IWBF Women's World Championship that was hosted in Hamburg, while Australia, historically, 3 consecutive bronze medals from 1994 to 2002. China again trying to patiently break this defense down. No need to rush anything. Zhang has 8 points. Nails it, nothing but net from the corner. Well, takes that one to the bank with a few checks and balances and makes the deposit. Back to a 7-point lead here for China. Georgia Inglis finding Amber Merritt. Give and go play. Dodd goes in with a finger roll. That is simply unbelievable. Well, this is what I like to call B-E-A-beautiful with a sweet little finger roll.
And with a reverse layup.
Well, Dodd has been phenomenal so far in this game. Well, again, China's mid-range shooting was very much on point in the first half. So far, missing 2 of those here in the second interval of play. Australia with a chance to cut this down to a 1-possession game potentially. Dodd finding Merritt. Merritt's defense has been the key thing here in the first half. But again, Australia making the wrong pass. Georgia Inglis probably would have been a better option there for the Gliders.
Here's Team China on the offense.
Well, China again going for the shooting. Hits the front eye. Another offensive rebound. Zhang, who scored the first field goal of the second half here for China, gets a second one so far. That's beautiful technique there. Beautiful rotation. Excellent shooting form by Zhang. She now moves up to 12 points. Nice little give and go play in the lane. Nails that one with no problem whatsoever. And that's better team collective basketball there from the Australians. Australia learning to play a little bit better together now. Their offense, they're moving the ball effectively, getting better looks. In the first half, they're going for a lot of mid-range shots. China as well trying to go for that mid-range. Let me tell you something. She is cooking. 10 points for Lin. Now it's back to a 7-point deficit. China in the lead. Australia go for a long one, and now she's starting to find a rhythm. Nice little shot there. Struggled immensely in the first half. Just getting the right arc on that one, getting it over the front rim. And that is good. Zhang with the give and go now. Tries to go, counted, and she gets the and one. She's going to go to the free throw line here for the three-point play. That's a little bit of a give and go situation.
Count the basket, pushing foul to number 8. One shot coming up.
The backdoor play goes in the lane. The help side defense too late to react as Georgia Monroe Cook gets called for the foul. And now China with a chance to make this an 8-point ball game here in the third quarter. 5:44 to go.
Basket is good.
Zhang now moves up to 11. Australia started to play with a bit more poise, a bit more composure. And every time they just get a little bit closer, China just extend the lead. Monroe Cook finding Dot under the basket, a little bit too short on that one. And that's a wide open golden opportunity.
Defensive rebound, Team China. Here they come on the counter. Cross-court pass.
Roscoe finding Zhang on the basket. Again, China move the ball. Everybody's involved, and the end product is simply fantastic. That is too easy. What the saying is, sharing is caring. But can the Australians counter here? Now it's back to double digits. Merritt reversed this one, finding Georgia Monroe Cook. Should go for the mid-range, rattles its way just in and out. And that has happened so many times for the Australians in this game. They've had many good looks, and every shot they take, too many times you just see the rattle in and out, and that has cost them heavily. The patient offensive play here from the Chinese. Down the middle, goes up, and it is too easy. And Australia's head coach, Craig Campbell, saw his team chip down the deficit, but China go back up by 12 points. He calls timeout as he wants to talk it over with his players. They need composure. They need leadership. 4:24 to go in the third quarter, 45-33. China with the lead.
Pressure on the shots now. They're looking at wheels in the paint, which means we need to get chair contact. Here, so the chair's out here. They're set up. They're set up out here. Get contact on that with your line mate. Okay, so this is a guide here. We can set that up here if we need to. Okay, we're rotating a little bit too quick, and then the.
而且你这里60度这个位置，你们两个夹住高分的，坚决不动，倒车卡死，不要动啊！明白没有？第一分往里冲，冲没有关系，明白没有？好不好？好。啊。他没有占据时间吗？来吧，来吧，来吧，来吧！加油！
Well, credit to this Chinese national team. They are very well coached and a very unselfish group of players that love to share the ball effectively. Australia now found themselves back in this game, and how quickly the tide was returned by the Chinese. Inglis moving this one, finding Dodd open. Again, the savior keeping Australia mentally and emotionally in this one. They cut it down to 5 points. Now it's a 10-point deficit, but Dodd has led the way. 14 points this afternoon for the Australians. The calm, collective play here from China. No need to rush anything, and a foul has been called, an offensive foul. Can they cut this down to single digits? Amber Merritt, she made the shot at the end of the first half, and again, sinks this one, no problem. Well, good Merritt play there by the Australians. Now it's an 8-point ball game. .3:15 to go here in the third quarter. It's almost been a roller coaster ride for the Gliders, the nickname for the Australian players. A traveling violation, turning it over. Australia with another chance. Remember, just as they got a little bit closer at the beginning of the third quarter, China calm and collectively found their way back to extend their lead back to 12 points. Now putting a bit of full court pressure. Monroe Cook breaking it down with Dodd. 14 points for Dodd, looking for Amber Merritt. A little bit too much on the pass, turns it over. Now China with the counterattack. Can they push this one? It's a 3-on-1. There's the pass, finds Huang. Huang, can she finish? Capitalizes on the fast break. China extended back to a 10-point lead. Now the Australians need a bit of confidence here. Just a little bit of luck in their offense. Dodd made a last shot from there and again capitalizes. She now moves up to 16. She is cooking it out there. She wants to play for an MVP. The timeout has been called by China's head coach CHN, as he is very worried that an Australian comeback could be on the cards here. But his players currently lead by 8 points. Dodd moves up to 16. She has been simply unstoppable here in this game.
Back to the ball game.
2:25 to go here in the third quarter. China lead this one 47-39 against Australia. This is currently the 2022 IWBF World Championship hosted here in Dubai. The 15th edition of the Women's Championship. Australia, 3 times consecutive bronze medalist, my apologies, from 1994 to 2002. China finished 4th back in the previous World Championship that was in Hamburg. Zhang getting an offensive rebound. She has 12 points so far here in the game. Well, Tonglei Zhang, she tries to top it again. Very rare to see a miss, very uncontested. She was on fire in the first half. Now Australia trying to cut this down to 6, maybe 5 points. Neither team going for 3-point shots. Monroe Cook, back iron, rattles its way out. Unlucky on that one. 1:40 to go here in the third. Australia trying to pile the pressure on. And another travel. Whoa, deja vu moment. Almost the exact same position on the court. She was called for that play only 3 possessions ago. Well, Lin has been relatively quiet here in the second half. 10 points, only 2. She made the opening shot for China. 1:30 here in the third. Australia trying to get themselves back in this one. Merritt trying to find the opening, goes to the shot. Again, it's a good look, but can't finish it. Monroe Cook with the offensive rebound. Back to Amber Merritt. Cross-court pass. Georgia Inglis trying to find an opening. Goes for the shot, a little bit too short on that one. .50 seconds here, a potential 2-for-1 for China. Zhang back to Lin, wide open, takes it and punishes Amber Merritt. Back to a double-digit lead here for China. Well, Australia will want to make this single digits going into the fourth quarter. They must get something good from this offense. Dodd with 16. Can't get the drop, a rebound secured by Huang, and now the 2-for-1 is back on the cards for China. Lin trying to get ahead in transition. Zhang getting stopped there, the foul. Australians want an offensive foul call there, but no charge is going to be called against China. Craig Campbell insinuating to the officials that should have been called a charge, but I think the referees definitely had that play right. Lin just being stopped in the transition there. Huang will inbound this. 18.1 seconds left. 4 seconds difference between the game clock. Huang, why not? From distance, nothing but net. Are you kidding me? Well, Huang gets the 6th point of the game, extends the lead to 12 points. Australia again with the last shot here. Dodd, she's got to get this left. She's got to shoot it, and time expires. Australia, for the 3rd time in this game, had the chance to get the very last shot of the quarter, but find themselves trailing by 12 here. China's excellence has just been too overpowering against Australia. We'll be back for the 4th quarter. Final interval play here in this game of the IWBF 2022 World Championship, live here at the Dubai World Trade Center.
Hey, but it's one person we need to know. So again, as we've got 7, if you've got under 10 on the clock, we're looking to get a shot up. Okay, we did it early in the game. We need to make sure we've got that. We need all 5 with that attacking. So you can shoot a 3, you can shoot a 3, you can shoot a 3, you can shoot a
比较踏实，知道？水梅，跟他2个防一边是对的，这里，给我连边，只要有高分啊，逢大不动，逢大不动啊，就是这样，看到没有？对吧？这里呢就出，哎，这就可以了，看到没有？那这个都2个球，对吧？我们坚持一下，等下龙云兑换。
Final quarter play here between China and Australia in their opening game. Well, Monroe Cook left wide open, hits the front iron, rattles its way out. China looking to extend this one as they have a 12-point lead. Well, China obviously want to get back to the medal round. Remember, 2018 getting 4th place. And at the moment, they have been excellent moving the ball as Zhang extends the lead to 14 points. And it's become textbook play here from the Chinese. Australia did edge back in the 3rd quarter. They got it down to a 5-point deficit. As Amber Merritt tries to go for the shot, it's up, no good. Back iron. This is the thing with the Chinese, whenever they come up with a loose ball, a rebound, or a turnover, they're able to convert it into a transition point. They'll slow this play down. Lindau being heavily defended. Good defense by Dud. Well, she's got a runway here. Can she finish this one? Goes for the layup, and again, beautiful play. And when you talk about converting defensive turnovers into transition points, that's the way to do it. Well, that was Hannah Dodd finishing with a little kiss off the backboard. Zhang now from 18 feet, again, it just somehow, some way finds its way at the bottom of the net. I mean, that was a tough shot. It was heavily contested. But the confidence in this young lady, no problem whatsoever. Australia at the moment, the percentage from the field hasn't been so good here today. Hannah Dodd with 18 points, but it just hasn't been enough collectively. China with 4 players in double digits. Well, both Shui Mei Zhang and Tong Lei Zhang combined total of 27 points here. And also China's number 8, Guida Liu, a very good performance, 10 points. A very, very good shooting night from Sui Ling Lin as well. She also has 12 points. On top of the key here, trying to go for a give-and-go play. Double team comes over, but it's no problem for China. Their shooting has been simply a work of art. Holds the ball very high, makes it very tough to block. The Australians trying to find something to get top of the key. Just when you needed something to give you a boost of confidence. That's a smooth play there by Australia's number 14, Marianne Latu. And that's exactly what they needed. Something to give them the confidence, something to inspire their offense. Well, Lin being heavily defended, finding Zhang top of the key. She's been on fire so far. And again, this lady, at no point does she want to cool down. She piles the pressure on, and she is just simply putting on a clinic here tonight. The excellence from this Chinese team has been unbelievable. Lin, Zhang, Liu, you name it. And now the defense, they got numbers. 4-on-1 here for China, can they capitalize? Finds Lin, Lin goes up, count it, and she can see and one. And she's gonna go to the free throw line to make this potentially a 3-point play. And as they would say in China, 加油! Eighteen-point lead for China, failing to capitalize the 3-point play. 6:34 to go. Australia, you got to credit this team. They have tried everything. They've played some good basketball. The problem is they've been unable to knock down the shots. That has been the key difference. Merritt, 2 seconds left, end of the shot clock. Back on, the offensive rebound. Monroe Cook, can she capitalize? Back on, she can't get it. Inglis with a second chance. And Amber Merritt, that's much better play by the Australians. Now they want to put full court pressure here. China trying to send Huang Long, and they want to call timeout. Well, this is a very good strategic play by CHN. He's very aware that Australia at any given point with their defense could possibly force China into a lot of turnovers. The key thing for them is Operation Hang On.
3 points a minute, let's get it back. Okay, 4 points every, 6 points every 2. So let's make sure with this, again, the rules that we spoke about, we said yesterday against USA, we struggled to match up on them. We match up better on these guys, so let's make sure, hit a chair, if it's not points on points, then hit it, communicate with your teammate, go get higher points, let your teammate then come under to meet him again. So we don't want to chase on this. If we hit it and then we're coming around here, we're now behind the play. So the rule is, that's where they want to go. So therefore, if we hit it, we're always coming back to that.
好，来，3个线的高打矮，打得挺好，继续啊！
高队，加油！
加油，先下去，这样是。
Traveling fans making the journey here to the beautiful city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, the host here of the 2022 IWBF World Championship. Currently on this court, China lead this one 61-45 against Australia. Team that made 4th place at the previous World Championship. And again, China, I mean, they are having fun out there, breaking down the full court pressure, getting every shot they want. It's a team effort here from the Chinese national team. Monroe Cook give and go play under the basket, gets it to go. And when Australia go for the shots inside the paint, they look like a more aggressive team. Well, Monroe Cook with the dime, finding Isabel Mates. She finishes it with poise and control. You gotta love it. Mid-range again, hitting the front iron, can't get it. Top of the offensive, well, the secures the defensive rebound, preventing China from getting a second chance point. .505 to go here in the fourth quarter. 16-point lead. Definitely not impossible, but the Australians, every possession will have to count for them. Defensively, they'll have to be very disciplined, very principled against the Chinese. Well, Monroe Cook, front line, can't get it. I think what they need now is second chances. Somebody going for offensive rebounds. The transition defense has been called into question here by the Australians. John finding Lin. 3-second violation is going to be called. Well, these were the turnovers in which head coach CHN called in his timeout to his players. We have to take care of the basketball. We cannot give Australia any glimmer of hope of trying to think they can have a comeback. China want to secure their first victory. They have a 16-point lead, under 4.5 to go here in the first game of the fourth quarter. Good ball reversal from Australia. Dodd with a shot. She has been the top scorer so far in this game with 18 points. Can't make it 20. And now CHN saying to his players, slow the tempo down. No need to rush anything. Time is on their side. Can they make Australia pay? Lin fires Zhang, takes it. Back iron, can't get it. Monroe Cook with the offense, with the rebound, excuse me. Question is, can they capitalize? Need something from this possession. Finding Georgia Inglis. Inglis got to take this one. Time, space. And again, a little bit short. China with the rebound. 3:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. 3:30, possibly away from their first victory. The 2022 IWBF World Championship live here at the Emirates, United Arab Emirates World Trade Center here in Dubai. Zhang with a hand in the face, takes it, no problem. And as they would say in China, Wan Sheng Hao, good night. Now it is back to an 18-point deficit. Dodd, she can move up to 20 points. She has been arguably the best player in this game. Hannah Dodd, number 6 for Australia. China looking to make a double change here, as Cho and Long Yun as well be coming into the game for the People's Republic of China. Well, they always stop to the tracks, but she get a shot inside the key, hits a back iron, side of the backboard, bit of an awkward angle. And under 2:20 now in the fourth quarter. 16-point lead here to China. Finding Amber Merritt. Merritt with a shot again. Just rims out to the side. And Lin with such composure and poise, and the foul is going to be committed. Well, double change coming for China. Cho and Long Yun coming into the game. Was checking out for China. Number 10, Xiaolin Huang. She finished with 6 points so far in the game. And also number 8, Gui De Liu. And a very impressive game with 10 points. Well, the job is almost done here for the Chinese. 16-point lead, 2:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. Opening game for these two teams.
2 minutes.
Gets the first shot attempt, can't get it. The rebound secured. That's something that's gone well for China in this game. More offensive boards. Wide open look. Can she get it? Oh, she can! Oh, Shuimei Zhang. She now moves up to 20. Joint top scorer with Hannah Dodd in this game. And it's been a very, very good performance from Team China. Australia go for the three. Neither team hitting any three-point field goals in this game. Well, they continue to pile on the pressure. She had a wide open lane, didn't go for it. The foul has been committed. Well, this one's going to be called against Amber Merritt. Well, substitution coming into the game for Australia. Marianne Latu checks back in. Australia probably have conceded the fact that we'll lose this game. Down by 18. Lynn down the middle. Makes it a 20-point deficit. Well, Cho with the confidence and composure to go straight down the middle. Amber goes to the three-pointer. We heard in the timeout, of course, coming in, as well as coming into the fourth quarter, Coach Craig Campbell saying his players, we got to go for three-pointers now, as they have been trailing by double digits for the majority of the game. And China not taking the foot off the gas, and again, they are compiling the pressure on. 49.2 seconds left. Which has simply been that kind of game. China just moving the ball effectively, getting every wide open look, and obviously dominating the offense. Well, Dodd was the top scorer in this game at 22 points, but it's been taken over by Shuimei Zhang of China, number 6. Ten here on the shot clock for China. 23 in the game left. Leading by 22. Can't get this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us live on the YouTube stream on the IWBF YouTube page, we thank you for joining us here at the World Trade Center in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. At the end of this game, China's going to open their account for the 2022 IWBF World Championship with a victory against Australia, 71-49. Congratulations to the People's Republic of China, the team who made 4th place in 2018 in Hamburg, Germany. They want to get back to the medal round. A lot to think about here for Australia's head coach, Craig Campbell. Very good performance from Hannah Dodd with 20 points. But at the end, China leave with the W.
Next game of court number 1, Thailand versus Egypt. Thank you to our referees. Well